Oh, bitch, you heard what I said. No, and it's like that. Cold as shit outside, man. Super duper cold outside. Oh, chingado. Chingado. Damn, I need to shave. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I have some biscuits and gravy, skirn dog. What you think? I don't probably serve them like that. Where you going? Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, baby. Yeah, yeah. We doing it. We doing it, baby. We doing it. Skirn dog. You don't have you some biscuits and gravy? Gravy? Say, say. Remember how that fool used to beat the shit out the plate too? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody got their shit repoed. Damn. How's everybody doing this morning? Dr. Tucky, Jaded, KJ Trey, Sky Maiden, Queen Dutchy, Beach Bum. What's up, baby? I don't know. Biscuits and gravy to me is like salty gravy, like salty soup. Hmm. So I came here. Love you, Sky Maiden. I came here this morning because I want to offer. You got any information about the whereabouts of Ernie Shell? I have a reward, cash reward. You can get it in cash. You can get it in Bitcoin. I got some Bitcoin. You can get it in Cash App, but I got a $500 reward that comes to the apprehension of Ernest Shell. Uh huh. Any of y'all know where Ernie's at? Huh? 616 love. Thank you, baby. I sure will. Mm-hmm. He's great to play with his fork. Hell yeah. He sure did. Yeah, 500, man. From the mountains. You right. I sure do. No. Um, they got the warrant out? Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, send it to me. Send it to hold on. Hold on. Boy, that's boy, that damn that biscuits tore my stomach up already. Hell yeah. How about keysbenny at gmail.com? We'll do that one. Yeah, I got $500 for any information that leads to the arrest of Ernie Shell. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. Come come March, come March, if he's still not locked up, I'm gonna take to the waves. I'm gonna come hunt you, bro, in New York. I'm gonna come find you and lead you to the police. He screwed himself. He screwed a whole lot of people in the process too. He screwed a whole lot of people in the process. Uh, yeah, send that arrest warrant to Keys, Keyz, Benny, Benny at gmail.com. Oh, I'm getting some gray over here too. Look at that. Oh no, that's just the light.
No, you're not.
Okay. I do got a couple right here though. Look at that.
You've got less than your brother, so.
That big man jam. Turn on the run. Rock on, you lays up Ernie, bro. Yeah, I need to see that warrant. I really need to see that warrant. I was thinking of later on this afternoon of doing a year in review. Ernie's year in review. Yeah. And we'll try to keep it, family oriented so that if your kids run in and you got it on the big tube, that nobody won't get their feelings hurt.
Viewer discretion advised.
Oh yeah, viewer discretion. Persevere. You right, baby. Them grays, they get to they'll make you tell on yourself. So yeah, come February, if you're not locked up, I'm gonna get you locked up, bro. You believe in all that? You're right. 616. Somebody named nobody's going to shoot me. It is jaded, right? It's priceless that a real bounty hunter will be looking for him. Hell yeah. Again, priceless. Hell yes, it will be. hmm I'm not gonna do all that slopping like he does. That's gross. But hey, if you live in the greater Suffolk County area, Huntington, Smithtown, what is it, Deerfield? You live in that. If you live in that area and you want to get this money, let me know. Like I said, I can give it to you in Cash App, PayPal, Bitcoin. Hell, I can send you good old Benjis if you want. $500. Hey, Jason, what's up? $500 if you got information.
That leads to an arrest.
That leads to his arrest. I'm not saying, oh, you think you heard he went to jail or this, that, or the other. I mean, does he really go to jail? I'll really give you the money. Now, the warrant is out of should we contact Dog? I don't know if Dog will want to turn on his own people. I don't think Dog ain't want to go. He don't want to turn his son in. Driving and lurking. Good to see you, Jason. Good to see you, sir. Now, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the arrest warrant. It is Mountain Mama. Thank you, Mountain Mama, for la, la, la. Very well. Yeah. Okay. We didn't get the arrest warrant, but we got a good email out of the deal. Was he faking the whole ICU thing? Now, it's funny you should say that. Mom, what does it mean when they have the things going in their neck with like the patches around them to catch the blood? What is this right here?
It's probably an IV access.
Access?
It could be for, they only do that when it's a critical moment.
A critical moment. What if your girlfriend's a doctor?
No. They're put in under sterile conditions and you have to get an x-ray afterwards.
To make sure it's laying right?
Yeah. But could they have just placed it, for aesthetics?
Yeah.
Could be a dialysis catheter.
He said something about dialysis.
So I could tell by looking at the picture.
You could tell by looking at the picture. Let's see here. Let me see. Yes, I got that fizzle. Thank you, baby. Let me pull this bullshit up real quick so she could. I should have been showed her, but lightening. That's fun on your tongue. Lightening. Tiger. How do you even spell lightening? There it is. This fucking fool. So it looked like you had them on both sides.
Usually do that. You would have to be super ill to do that. You almost never see that.
Really?
Yeah.
Never say never. Nicolina's gonna prove us all wrong, isn't she? Let's see here. In his last day. Nope, that wasn't it. Where we at here? I know it's got a thing. It's got like a filter over it, but he's got a thing running in his neck. But this is the thing. He didn't have any beep, beep, beep. He had none of that shit going on.
I'd like to see it. You can't really tell from this. I'd like to see it on your computer.
You like to see it on my computer. Okay.
It looks real to me.
It looks real to you. Okay. Fair enough.
But I can't really tell much about catheters.
So you got a real catheter. Okay. We don't. Yeah, I don't know that. So. Yeah, I mean, he's. Hey, addiction's a bitch. It only beeps when the fluid is running out. He is fluid is running out. Fuck's sake. What did Dr. Tucky say? Could it be from an OD? Ooh, hold on. Let me go ask her real quick. Hey, Mom. Could that have anything to do with a OD? Could.
I would tell you most of the time for catheters, they're on the right side, just because it's.
He may have switched the video though.
Well, and you have to remember that it's mirrored, but it is on the left side.
So it's on the correct side?
No.
It's not on the correct side?
Not on the side I normally see it.
Not on the side Mom normally sees it for OD.
Well,
or for
any central line. That's would be considered a central line, which means it starts here, it goes down and into the vena cava with a big vein in the middle of the chest. It is just technically so much easier to put on the right side than the left side.
Why, when your heart's on the left side?
Just because of the structures in your chest.
So.
Because that way you have to kind of, well, we do them on the left side, but usually for people that have had multiple central lines before on that side and have a problem. It is just, again, hemodynamically, it is more, it's just so much easier to put it on the right side.
Fair enough. So, he would be on monitors though. There would be some sort of heart monitor dinging around with that in your fucking chest, right? Pardon my French.
At the point where he became non-critical,
they would turn it off.
Or they have a telemetry unit where it's beeping out at a nursing station.
And he wouldn't hear it.
You wouldn't hear it.
Ask Mama if they would drain his lungs like if it was full of fluid. Would they drain his lungs? Probably.
I mean, it depends how big the collection is.
Yeah. He's just a little guy.
Doesn't matter. I mean, they did grandma what 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
and not for a whole lot of fluid, but
She's about her size.
but when like in grandma's case, when you have really bad emphysema, any loss of space due to fluid collection, they'll benefit from it. And sometimes they want to drain it also because they want to see if it's infected.
They want to do a culture of it or whatever. Yeah.
So
Hey, you come up here and talk digital psycho Sid. I like that name. That's cool. Digital psycho Sid. Cool. Don't shoot me, bro. Don't shoot me, bro. Don't even shoot me with that needle, bro. They used a needle in my back and drained into a huge cup. Ah, when you had pneumonia.
yeah, they usually drain the lungs from the back.
From the back.
Usually.
Took 3 liters of fluid from a 120-pound man.
That's an awful lot.
Hey, Chrissy, good to see you, baby. That's an awful lot. It's like all of his fluids.
No, I mean, a liter would be a lot. I've seen 3 liters, but that is not the norm.
Liters are way more than pints.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like 3 times, right? 4 liters to a gallon. 4 liters to a gallon. How many pints in it?
Yeah. So 3 liters is a huge amount.
3 liters. Yowie. That's a lot.
And my question,
Simply updated, baby. Good to see you, baby.
my question for that person is, did the fluids reaccumulate?
I mean, they cut them loose.
Well, when you have that much fluid, most of the time you have a condition where it's going to reaccumulate
Over some period of time. Fair enough.
And
He said he had lung dialysis.
I'm not familiar with that term.
I bet Nicolina knows. I bet Nicolina's heard of a lung dialysis machine. You had flesh-eating bacteria. Ooh. Think of a 2 liter of Coke. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like half of a liter is like a quarter of 2. Right? So
Well, think of a liter.
That's what he called it. Lung dialysis.
Think of a liter of Coke.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 16 ounces to a pint. Thank you for that, Captain Obvious. I sure appreciate that. Because that was one of the things I was like, how many
there's
ounces?
1,000, they're talking ounces in the medical field. We don't talk ounces. We talk cc's, which is an old term. mLs, milliliters is the new term. There's 1,000 milliliters in a liter.
What's thoracotomy?
Open, where they go in and actually open up the lung.
Like
thoracentesis would be draining of the lung.
So thoracotomy?
Thoracotomy would
is
be
thorax.
No, thorax is a description of your chest. Thoracotomy would be a surgical incision or opening into the chest.
Not necessarily the lungs, though.
Most likely
the lungs. So I'm sorry that I didn't do this earlier. I had a whole wealth of information in the lower section of the house. Higher section, yeah. I'm a learned nurse. Dialysis is for kidneys. Usually, with Maga being a doctor, she could have easily doctored him up for the pictures and live.
It doesn't look like it, just because there's some drainage from the dressing on that catheter, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
If he had that, he was probably getting blood thinners to prevent blood clots in his legs, so he didn't get a pulmonary embolus. They tend to drain.
Which is like a stroke in your lungs? Kind of. A blockage. Oh, boy. Could it be renal failure?
You can't tell by that picture.
Okay.
And again, if I could see the actual catheter that comes out of his neck. Because
somebody's got that shit.
Usually. And they're much bigger than just an IV in your neck.
Yeah, it's a thicker gauge.
It's more like a straw. Where an IV is much smaller than that.
Yeah.
It does not look doctored to me in that.
Does not look doctored to Mama Keys. So
but it's on a phone
with a filter on it.
With a filter that has a crack in the screen.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find you something better here.
Where's your computer?
Upstairs. It's dead. This isn't. Who's got that video? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people got it. I'll find it and I'll bring it to you. Oops. Careful there, Mama Keys. So what I want to what I want to play really quick. Yow. I want to play. Oh, there's Wolfie. Hi, Wolfie. Oh, good to see you. Oh, so good to see you. One moment here.
Hello, everybody. Stupid cocksuckers.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad like that. My mommy was a crack whore. My daddy was a heroin addict, so I'm kind of fucked.
Jeez. You keep it on the G side of the street for just a little bit. Tell me what you got, Wolfie.
Well,
Any information about where is Ernie Shale?
I don't know who the guy is. Tell me a little bit about it, and I can sniff him out.
Oh, good God. Can I ask what you're doing here?
My mommy brought me over here. She said that she didn't like your channel, wanted me to come up here and be an asshole. So I was coming up here to be an asshole.
Yeah, I think I've talked to you and your mommy together at the same time on the phone, have I not? I have. How you doing, Wolfie?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have.
Did we have a three-way?
Not like that, but we certainly you and your mom certainly finish each other's sentences, correct?
No.
Yeah, kinda. Does she look like this?
Let me see.
Huh?
She's
I
a
can't
beautiful,
show
hot
you.
blonde.
She's a what?
She's a hot blonde.
You always refer to your mother as a hot blonde, Wolfie.
Well, I am a pervert, by the way. Just so you know. Hello, everybody in chat, you stupid cocksuckers. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Wolfie, I just thought of something real funny.
All right.
I'm sorry about that. Maybe Ernie Shell was with that man and his mother. He said, my mom's a hot blonde. Look at the blonde. Oh, Jesus. This damn internet. Sizzle's lair. Yeah, that wasn't very nice at all, Wolfie. You tear your ass out of here. Be talking like that to these ladies over here. Hell wrong with you, bro? I'm gonna put you in timeout. Something your mama should have did about 60 years ago. Man, remember, throughout the course of this thing, that $500 that leads to the fucking arrest of Ernie Shell. Somebody get this money. Hold on. 500 for Ernie's arrest. Oh, all right, baby. There we go. Look at there. It's a tickety tick ticker. Oh boy. So what I like to do really quick is I like to actually let everyone listen to the last real known good clue of where he could be. Oh, where could he be? Let's take a look see here. Thank you to Sizzle's Lair for this contribution to the apprehension, arrest, and hopefully the conviction of our own Ernest M. Shellbell. Here we go. Now, shit, this money, I just spilled this Red Bull. This money is not, this money is not retroactive, right? Meaning that
You cannot get paid today for something that happened yesterday. It starts today. Oh, skirty. But we do want to say, I want to remind everyone, we claim, no, Miss Persevere, not quite claiming him. However, J Dub, what's up, baby? Thank you for becoming a new member this evening, this afternoon, this morning, baby. It means the world to me. He could be in an ARA. He could. You're right. Good God Almighty.
Cut him off and said, whoa, I got a YouTube video. That's right. Yeah. She said, I raise your medical paperwork. No, I see your...
Yeah. They're going to try to have to raise more than medical paperwork. This fool's going to have to raise the dead now. Yes, could be with Phil. Oh, shit. He could be. But I'll tell you what. Typically, Queen Ashley, as we know, typically, those rendezvous with Phil, they never last too long. They're really kind of in and out motions, so to speak. So you've got to try to really quantify how long could they be together and make that work without Phil just fucking gazoon tighten Ernie, right? I mean, every time they get around each other, it's a gazoon tight. Somebody just getting gazoon tighted the shit out of themselves. So I don't know that would be the first go-to. Now, afterwardly, hey, get over here. Afterwardly, I don't feel like, well, we know Ernie can't fly. I don't know if he's thinks he's Richie Valens or just legitimately can't fly. I don't know. But the fool's always on the biggity bus, right? So always finding himself on the bus. Pretty sure Ernie wouldn't feel comfortable, moseying into all these stops and the like. Could be dangerous for him, So I'm guessing that if he's moving around right now, he's moving around under the power of MAGA. Jada, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships this morning, baby. You know means the world to me. Even renting a car, they can track it or ping his phone. Yes. So what you most certainly have seen, in my opinion. Now, see, Ernie, he went down to Cincinnati, he says, last month, and left his phone with a young feller, he said. Now, I don't believe a damn word of that. But what I will tell you is this. I'll tell you that I do believe at this point, Mr. Shell probably has commandeered himself, so to speak, a new telephoner. I do believe he wouldn't get caught holding the old one because that would lead directly to him. Now, that being said, I thought for a moment to myself, real quietly to myself, maybe they had already got him. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. You're not going to catch this rabbit with one fox. You're going to have a young clutch of foxes, a den of wolves. Clutch goes with reptiles. I'm fully aware of that. However, he's going to have to be stronger and faster than Jason Bourne on the first Bourne Identity movie. That's impossible. I mean, it was even impossible for Matt Damon. So it's going to be highly implausible for Mr. Shell. Now, looking up the Shell surname, as I did last night, oh boy, I'll tell you what, there's quite the welcoming committee for him in the Kentucky State Department of Corrections with the last name Shell. There's a good 4 or 5 of them rascals there. They're all ready to fucking gazoon tight his ass too. And all I mean is bring him a tissue when he sneezes. That is all I mean. Gazoon tight, right? Yeah, he's going down like 4 flats, baby, on a real highway chase. Oh boy. So this thing has gotten probably almost close to being intracoastal. This fool is just ping-ponging between the east and the west coast like it's nobody's business.
Your medical paperwork and raise you one YouTube video.
Well, good thing Ernie didn't hear anyone trying to raise anything in his behest. He would have jumped right in there, penis pump in hand, and raised the whole fucking court up. For fuck's sake. Oh, he'd have raised that whole thing right up. Raise the roof.
YouTube video of Ernie in Texas talking to guess who? Dookie Duke. Remember Ernie, you was bragging about being at Benny's house? How you were in Texas?
Oh boy. I told you. I mean, I swear, at least on numerous occasions, I told you so. Now, this I told you so is going to sting a little different. Let me tell you what, homie. There's levels to the sting. Dig? Oh boy. There are real levels to the sting. Now, the first kind of sting is just the kind of sting we can all see. And it's not the kind of sting that you wanted us to see. Oh boy, did you hear that? So, the first sting was something like, you try to keep all of this guilt and shame for not showing up. You keep that sort of sequestered to your own existence. Oh no, that would be one kind of sting. But we know Ernie Shell is not in this for the quick, slick lick. He's not going to lie to you to keep it fly, would you? Oh, no. Let me tell you what he intends on doing. He intends on tearing the whole motherfucker down. If you think you have been victimized by Mr. Shell at any time in the far past, the very medium past, or the very recent irregular past. Okay, you might want to make sure you lock the door behind you, and I'll tell you why. Because it's of that upper echelon type of sting, the kind of sting that could only happen when a man so diluted tries to involve somebody else in the general public in the very real trouble he got only himself into by coming to their house. Oh, sir, I assure you right now, you do not want to go to any of these people's house. Some of these ladies are marksmen. Some of these ladies have husbands and sons-in-laws and sons of bitches. And I don't think you want any parts of that sting. So you might want to just stick with that first tier super soldier sting, and don't come for that real life boy, somebody's gonna fuck you up sting. I don't know what else to call it. It sounded pretty good though.
Uh-oh, big mouth got you in trouble.
It did yet again. Now let me just quarterback this thing. You're in the trouble you're in now because of something that was going on with Tina Bobina and Xander. Now, I'm not sure quite what it was, but I think it looked something kind of like maybe the eagle couldn't quite come back to the nest, right? So the eagle needed somewhere to live for a while and seemingly off the grid because seemingly off the grid because you wanted everybody to think that you were in Mexico or in Texas at my house. So like it started with you working in Texas on the border. And it ended with you skipping court because out of your own fucking mouth, you went to Texas. Oh, we chingado. So there is a bright spot, though. And I don't know if it's going to shine on you and your people, mainly your people, but seems highly irregular to beg these people to get you out of jail and then beg them into an esquire affair with you and these people to get you a lawyer. But you did all the things to do the things to try to stay on this side of things. And in the very last hour, you failed to prevail. You failed all of your training, certifications, all of your whatever the fucks. It meant no, never mind in the end, did it? Unit 8 going down. Inmate, step into the bubble.
So, long story short, because we aren't freezing our dads off, it's them of us.
And you know the part that I sort of kind of hate the most? I really do. Man, you should have actually came to Texas. Yeah. You should have been built like a Ford. Ford tough. Except you were a dodgy Ram. Now look at you, for fuck's sake. Can't sit down and let a seat get warm nowhere in fucking America now. That's the thing about being on the run. Oh, yeah. If you feel the apparatus that you're sitting on, whether it be a love seat, a Davenport, a couch, a sofa, a lazy boy, a towel on the floor, if you start to feel like your body is retaining the heat back from that said item, you've been there too long, homie. It's time to move around. You cannot stay there for that long. Now, suppose with the kind of charge that you have, if you had somewheres, anywheres, someplace, any place, that you could really just hide behind the paneling, right? To hide behind the paneling. Now, I'm not suggesting that you're already Tatinas at all. I mean, at all. However, I do believe that would be a viable asset for Ernie. And I do believe there are just a couple of people dumb enough to help Ernie Shell right now. And that would be Tina at the behest, the begrudging behest. I don't even know if behest works right there. But just say it is a begrudging behest of all of this. Xander may be forced to walk away from all of that because he doesn't want to be a part of helping Skerndog evade the Kentucky police, right? So there's a lot of decisions being made here. Now, this is the bright light I spoke of earlier that, boy, I sure hope shines on Tina and them, is that $5,000 bond. It was not unconditional. That was a conditional bond. Right? It's a very conditional bond.
Long story short, Ernie, we have an arrest warrant out for you now, sir. You have an arrest warrant? No bond. And when you're arrested, there is no bond. And you have sacrificed other people's money.
Yeah, now they didn't really go into that. I'll go into that a little deeper for you, Ernie. No bond. It means no chance. No bails bondsman, no paying no 20% on the money, 30. You can't even pay dollar for dollar on $1 million to get out of jail. If you had $1 million, if MAGA so happened to put her Huntington, Suffolk County fortress on the line is still not enough. There's not enough in all the world. You could have the fucking pink slip to, I don't know, Bangladesh, and it's not going to change the price of tea in Madison County. Now, probably could sit it off for quite a while. If you were a regular guy, you probably could have came in and sat down on that for a little bit and eventually would have got yourself to a bond hearing of some sort. Maybe get you, I don't know what you got coming, man. I don't really think that the Kentucky courts are probably nearly as tied up as a lot of other places in the world. However, I think there's probably the very real want and need, almost sort of a bloodlust, for the prosecutor to go ahead and push this thing out. Push it on out, right? Get this thing to the end, and let's see some justice. Let's see this Bolt guy get some justice, right? So the other thing is that, well, just check it out.
And you failed to appear on the $5,000 full.
And there's that other part, right? So, man, the failure to appear, holy cow, SA. That's what you're going to be arrested on when they catch you, is the failure to appear. And then he's just going to start everything back up. But the thing is now you walk into the court with an extra jacket on you, buddy. And I'm guessing it's going to already be a little warm when you get in there. So you're not going to really be suited for the extra attire. That extra jacket is going to make it a little bit hot, so to speak. That failure to appear, it really starts to fuck over your chances of getting anything in the lower sentencing range. Unfortunately, it's almost like an admittance of guilt by the omission of your flesh. You failed to omit. Now, come on, man. This is not good by any stretch of the imagination.
Cast on that was posted.
So you come to Pharaoh for advice on what?
Just trying to figure out landing some options, man, because Benny Key set me up with this bullshit.
Okay. Being that would have been the very first thing they heard. Hi, chinga. He's blamed it on somebody else carjacking him. Yeah. That's what he, what was that joint called? It was called the Baker's Review. Wasn't that what it was called? Yeah. He told the police all sorts of shit. Had a little something going on with the damn owner in the text messages saying he was carjacked. Don't report it. Like, how in the hell, hey, can you have one of my assets carjacked from you and think that I'm not going to try to get first my van back and then get you some help? It was at that point Ernie's lawyer told him the night before, you better run. I swear. Like, with all of the internet stuff, listen, with all of the internet stuff, this was not a high-profile case. It wasn't. Oh, but I assure you, Ernie made it a high-profile case. Oh, yeah. It was quite to do, probably. The attorney, he'll be razzed from here on out as probably the easiest $3,500 retainer he ever made in his whole career. It just take the money off the wire and just lightly look at the case online on YouTube and say, yep, I got this one in the bag. I mean, I'm only going to have to show up once for about 7 minutes.
Trying to figure out. The lawyer told me, he's like, you need to, you're already well known in Kentucky. You're very well known. I mean, his own people know you.
Oh, hell yeah, you're infamous. Set him right up, he says. Well, it's what he thinks. But meanwhile, he's having this really throaty, sort of lusty, steamy backseat in a Nissan Datsun kind of feel conversation with this other gentleman. And it's just like, this is a little overwhelming altogether. You're like, hold on. Why are you guys talking like this?
For what?
Over this van charge, dude. He found out the number of the van and he called the owner of the van and had the owner press charges and like I stole the van.
Now, the problem with that is, the problem with that. The problem with that is that this was already an issue before we knew there was an issue with the van. Him and that man was already banging back and forth. There's some text out there, Ernie says, I'll mail you the keys. You know, like he's some kind of fucking Luca Brasi. I'm going to mail you the fucking keys. All right? That's kind of what it was. Like, he's like, yeah, no. I saw the fucking fine print. It said that the van was going to self-destruct in 30 seconds. He had to get away from that van. He had to get completely, entirely the fuck away from that van. Now, we haven't even got to the sting yet.
Yeah, and
But you can get the transcripts from the phone call.
I know that's why.
Yeah, good. That's a great idea. Hopefully, Ernie's lawyer is doing that right now. Yeah. Get the transcripts from that phone call. Mm-hmm. You don't even have to waste time. You go straight to YouTube and grab the transcript there because it's already here. It already arrived.
That's why I need to have ISO, man. I've never been in trouble, dude. I ain't no fucking criminal.
Now, this is the thing. People typically don't start thinking themselves as a criminal until they get caught. Once they get caught, it then starts to cost them money to be what they want to be, so free. Then they start thinking to themselves, am I a criminal? Am I a criminal? Am I a criminal? They start polling the people they think around them that they think love them. Am I a criminal? Right? So, yes, you're a criminal. You're still a criminal even if you've never been caught. Okay? You still are. There's no way. It's no two ways around it. You have to pick. You have to pick a path. You have to pick a lane. Right? You have to stay there to remain there. Life is a vessel with no rear view mirrors. Once you pick the lane, you must commit and stay there. Anytime you try to change lanes, the value of getting banged up in traffic it's not worthwhile.
Do you believe that you can be a criminal and completely turn over your life?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you still a criminal?
Yeah, you are. Right?
You're forgiven.
Yeah, because there's no like past tense of criminal. There's no like criminaler. It's like I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Like you could be a liar. You could say you lied. Criminal is one of those things. It's just like it's like addict. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, like an addict. Yeah.
How you ain't never been in trouble and the police done chase you down the freeway?
Bro, it's because Benny Keith called him on me 53 times.
Now.
Thank God he saved your life 53 times.
The 53 is that's a steep order. Rebecca Blum, thank you so much from the Blum family. You know, I appreciate you, baby. She said Ernie's going to need his slogan, protect my commissary. Oh, God. Protecting commissary at all costs. Wow. Wow. Thank you for your contribution this morning, lovely. You know, it really does mean the world to me. Oh, boy.
Every time we find out where I'm at or do a live or something, I name a place.
See, so strangely.
Like he's doing good in his lives.
Correct. When Ernie becomes this stationary projectile that other people could pass through on their way to their destination via the front windscreen, that's what they call it in the UK. They call it a windscreen. Over here, we call it a windshield. However, it becomes just a projectile on the side of the highway. You know, just not really the same physics as a pinball, but kind of like it. More like just a real mess, right? Now, in the event that you ever see me double dutching down the fucking freeway, please feel free to call on me.
You're telling me you ain't never had a record?
I don't have
I know it's so hard to believe. Because yeah, I guess that may be unfortunately one of the glaring precedences here is that it is hard to believe. I guess only the Black Irish must be a race thing. I mean, because I could not double dutch down the road like Ernie Shell. I would be arrested immediately. Duke certainly could not double dutch down the road like Ernie Shell. He would certainly be arrested. But Ernie can double dutch down the road like Ernie does. And Ernie claims to be Black Irish. So it's a Black Irish thing. We wouldn't know about it.
So what the fuck is all this shit about you on the internet? Getting locked up, sitting in the courtrooms, and like what the fuck, man?
It's bullshit, man. Dude.
It's not bullshit at all. It's all real. He's just funneled down to the last place that he thinks no one actually knows anything about him. Oh, but wait, it gets better.
Put up a record, bro. I have one disorderly conduct charge, and that's because I played guilty to it. This last thing.
Yeah, but there was a few things before that. We won't go into the laundry list of details, but shoo-wee. Seems like every time you get around down there by northern Georgia, you run into some issues. Chemically.
They try to say, dude, this YouTube has screwed my world up, man.
Yeah, man, because you
Oh boy. No. You let the YouTube screw that world up. Now, the issue is it's like trying to find dirty clothes mixed in with clean clothes. None of them are fucking ironed or folded. You got to do the old sniff test, Gurn Dog. You got to do the sniff test, bro. You're gonna have to take action so as you could feel pretty confident that you ain't wearing the same shit that you had on yesterday. You just didn't spill nothing on it.
playing with fire, man. You can't be.
Oh shit, Rebecca Blum. Thank you so much for your fucking contribution this morning, Queen. You know it means the world to me, baby. She said, Ern while sitting in jail singing his new mating song, Eye of the Tiger, with a booty plug coming to a cell near you. Thank you, Benny, for all you do. Donation from the Blum family. Love you, baby. Ooh-wee. Love you, baby. Love you.
You can't be a good guy, too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
With the bad guys, man.
You're exactly right.
Exactly. What the fuck y'all be thinking, man?
He said, I don't know what the fuck y'all be thinking. Me either. Because the worst possible guy got in line with just some bad guys, right? Tried to turn the whole thing foul. Tried to turn the whole thing stinky. Oh, no. Shucked him out like a splinter. No problem. Took a little longer than everyone expected, I think, but it ended kind of just how we all thought. Thanks to this prelude here, this was definitely sort of the window into the way of thinking. We're talking about a 43-year-old man just brought in the new year with a new birthday. Oh, ay chingado.
It didn't take me long to get in there and, like, you know, start shaking shit up, because these people, they like that ignorant racist.
What the hell was that looking ass? He just sounded like Ernie's trying to sniff the table leg off. Shit. Ernie, this is a good time to have everyone look down at the ticker below. Got $500. Cash, money, Bitcoin money, whatever you want, however you want it. There are some limitations. I'm not going to forward this to a head shop so you can buy all meth pipes or any of that shit. But what I will do is I'll leave that ticking at the bottom. Everyone knows how to get a hold of me. $500 for any information that leads to Ernie Shell's arrest or his whereabouts. Now, I'm going to give you just a little hint. Okay. DoorDash is a beautiful thing. It was just so could even just show me a picture of Ernie Shell in New York, unapprehended. I got $500, right? Gotta turn it into the police. I'm not handling tips. That's the thing. I'm not handling tips. I am only handling the money. So if you want the money, you got to call the police, right? Okay.
Man, it didn't take me long to get in there and start shaking shit up because these people they like that ignorant.
Yeah, that's exactly what that sound was. Thank you, Bridget. Good to see you, lovely. Good to see you. You could door down. I mean, they're gonna send you a picture back. That definitely was the sound of Ernie Shell trying to sniff the table leg from underneath the fucking table. He's trying to sneak attack the table. Michelle D61, she says, is he still wearing that crocodile snake hat? I sure the fuck hope not.
Racist, tragedy, pimping, lying, and doxing and all. They like this shit, man. That shit is dangerous.
Uh-huh. It's dangerous in real life, bro.
Yeah, Ernie just definitely snorted a table leg. For sure. Thank you, Dutchie. Do not call police with the tips. All I need is verification. We're all adults here. We know what verification constitutes or what constitutes verification. I don't need to tell you. What I need to tell you is that I got $500 leading to the arrest of Ernest Mac Show. Hoo-wah. What's up, Wando? Let me tell you what. I guarantee you Kentucky don't have no active reward like this. Not for him, but they want him. They want him. Signs of life for 500, Bob.
What's this?
Yeah. Can you spit of a pick of a wolf in time? Let me see the picture first. Jimbo's in the house. Jimbo's in the place to be. What's up, Jimbo? All right.
In real life, the shit that they sit up and do on the internet, that shit is dangerous, right? Man, look, Benny Fleas trying to play and do all that shit. Man, I had him. He was silent for a whole year.
Now, we're going to move on past all of this because that's not what it is. This ain't this and that ain't that. It definitely wasn't silent, though.
I think I stumbled upon the lie. I didn't know he still fucking existed. I didn't know he got his numbers up and, I didn't know nothing about that he was still around. But as soon as he heard that I was around, you seen how he started acting?
Yeah, he sure did. Looking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Started apologizing.
Oh, what do we have here? Breaking. Let's see here. Oh, this is not one I'm going to want to read. Say that for sure. I definitely am interested. That you got my interest level is peaking now. My interest level is peaking. Okay. Cool. Interest levels are peaked. Mm-hmm. Oh God, Bridget. More on Earn Today, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He tried to.
Well, he apologized to me, and I told him, I said, look, time tells all, man.
Yeah, I should have just stayed apologized, huh? If that were a thing. Stayed sorry. That's what I should have did. I should have stayed sorry, all for the cause.
And you said, what he done? Gave him this rope, man. He fucking went and ran with it. That's what he did.
Mountain Melody. Yes. Thank you for that. My interest is peaked. It is peaked.
And then he comes back. He knows his numbers are down, bro. His drama for him is what makes his numbers up.
Right.
I'm ready to.
No, it is not. In fact, it is not. I know the good people prefer double-handedly when I do true crime. I don't even prefer this part, but why not get a good troll in and help somebody with the, spring break trip? because I got $500 for the information leading to Ernie Shell's arrest. Could be hiding in the Suffolk County, New York area. Could be anywhere in between there and Harlan County, Cobb County, Tennessee, Polk County. He could be a lot of places. He could be a whole slew of places moving forward.
Come on, man, be done with it. Well, the trauma for him is what makes.
Did he just say he was going to put the money down and be done with me? That don't even sound like it's all the way on the level.
His numbers up. Right. I'm ready to just fuck him up, man, be done with it.
Oh, he just wants to fuck me up. Fair enough.
Well, fucking them up. If you where you say you are, if you ain't did.
It's at this time, right around the noon hour, 2 minutes before, I would like to inform everybody that about 2 months ago, I told him so. I told him so that as soon as this video came out, this was going to be the proverbial toothpick that broke the camel's back.
By now, it ain't going to be worth it. Fucking them up, you got to turn the tables. How do you turn the tables? You get him.
Ernie, first thing you do when you turn the table is not snort one of the legs off of it, for fuck's sake. Can't put any weight on a table with 3 legs. Jeez. What's wrong with you?
Where he feels like he's most powerful at. Where you think he's most powerful at? On the internet, manipulating these women, manipulating these people. So you have to.
Oh, boy. If only this gentleman knew. When you've got a larger venue, you don't manipulate anyone, man. You get walked all over top of, and people lie on you just for the 30 people that are looking at the bullshit. Come on now. Come on. When you got 8 people hanging around, you can manipulate them pretty easily, I'm guessing. Because they come to you for a reason, right? I don't come here to manipulate people. I don't have discords, and I don't have thisers and thaters and pissers and patters. I have none of these things. Just myself and a few very, very committed friends moving forward. That's Black Irish Ernie. Come on. Black Irish Skern.
Take that from him.
We can control it. I mean, I've controlled the damn narrative always, but it's easy.
Man on the run, looking ass. Yeah, he's controlling the narrative. Motherfucker, you ain't even controlling where you sleep tonight.
We can pull them in. And they'll believe us. I mean, this is how you get followers and people believe.
Listen, Skern is, I mean, this dude, he is going to put it off and put it off. He's going to procrastinate on procrastinating before he even thinks about procrastinating. I told him in the very beginning there were several different, well, there's 2 real good options. You could listen to my advice, or you could build your defense on your own. Either way, I know kids that have built more defenses in the time you've been in trouble before yesterday than you have. You're like, my defense is, I'm sick. Yeah, nope. I'm guessing the part that he's leaving out that we don't know about, that the court was like, yeah, he's fucking lying, is because 1 hour before the fool, I mean, and this is real shit, people. 1 hour before the fool says he ends up in ICU, he walked into a fucking fitness gym. He was just fine. He was just fine. In fact, he thought he'd have a little gazoon tight, and then he'd go lift some fucking weights a few days before he goes to court. I mean, he was in the mood for it. He was at Blink Fitness in Melville, New York. I don't walk into fitness gyms if I don't fully fucking intend on getting fit. So all of a sudden, now he's not feeling like he wants to get so fit. The judge is like, that's bullshit. I mean, for all we know, he was jerked the hell out of that damn fitness gym for some old irregular shit. I'm guessing. So, beings that he probably made his last police involvement in Blink, they know he's set. He's good to go.
We can just solely being together. We really could. We could put a hurt on him.
But see,
What? That was Duke. I don't think the two of them ever met. I'm pretty sure if the two of them got together, the police be called some kind of way. I don't really know. Somebody would call the police. I don't know. Maggot, if you're protecting him, then you are knowingly concealing a person from arrest. You're going to face a criminal charge, lady. That's it. No, I don't think that, Jock. I don't think that was Duke. No. Duke wouldn't get into Uber with him and fucking Ernie. Oh, no. That was some guy from Kentucky. No, that wasn't him. No, they would never get together like that. Neither one of them.
it can't be the content creators destroying him. It has to be the people.
Yeah, but that's what we gotta do, though. We have to tell them. We have to make them believe.
No.
This is insane to know that this was played in a court. Holy gazoon tight. Good biscuits and gravy. Holy cow. Hey, what's up, Cam? Good to see you, bro. This is irregular. I mean, listen, anybody with information leading to Ernie Shell's arrest, I have $500 cash money.
No, it's not make them believe. We have to give them an opportunity to do it. Because they already know he fucked up. They just don't want to be outed by all of those people that follow that ain't ready to say fuck them. You understand?
Well, Nicolina and Benny Keys work together.
They've always
Categorically false. Completely and statistically categorically false. In no way whatsoever. Hey, Monica, good to see you, baby.
They've always been.
Yeah, always.
And rap now, he just said, I'm staying out of it. So.
Now, think if Ernie would have spent a fraction of the YouTube time on building a defense, what kind of high-powered situation he might actually be in right now. Now, I don't wish it on the worst guy, but sometimes people, they find their niche, and they know the parameters in which they can stretch, and they always keep a hand on the fence, pushing, right? And I guess it's all about mathematics, really, in the end, right? Does an alleged supposed 53 calls to the cops over the course of about a year and a half, does that equal to one fake trip to put a camera on your house to Texas? I don't know. Maybe in one's mind, it would constitute that. Moving forward.
I'm scared to death. I'm gonna dox this woman. I know who she is. That's not the gun mama. I know without who she is.
What the hell does that have to do with your defense right now, Ernie? Seeing how this is the thing that led to you not showing up to court. Oh.
Okay, well, why don't you just give it to me and I'll do it. Get him out the way and make him get right all the way.
I'll give all of it to you. Let's do this live together. Let's build a trust with me and you, and then I'll send that over to you. Just don't tell you got it from me, deal?
Yeah, it is what it is when you're going live.
Here, let me start my phone up. I'll send you a text. I'll send you a link. Say bye.
Yeah, so there you have it. 420. There you have it. So I'm really sorry that that it's come to this, but again, if you check the ticker running below there, I've got $500 for any information that leads to Ernie's arrest. You got to call the police, though. Got to call the police, please. So that's the stipulation, right? We're not going to take it. So I will say in closing that if you have been or ever found yourself as a high level target in the mind of Ernie Shell, you might want to take a half or a whole or maybe a couple of extra parameters here. Alvin, huh? Oh, Cam wants a link. Fair enough. See what you got, dude. Because you don't know where he is, and we all know where he is. I'm not jealous at all. I'm just trolling this morning, Stan. You don't know the difference between trolling and okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, we're trolling this morning, Stan. That's all, Bubba. But I would tell you, Mr. Gross, kind of gross if you know the most, isn't it? Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, how you doing, brother?
How's it going there, dude? Pretty good. How you doing? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good, bro. Doing good, man. Awesome. Yeah, we so have you gotten any emails from this from David Cohen?
From David Cohen, no.
All right. So
who's
check
David
this out.
Cohen?
All right, so this guy is the one. Remember at the very beginning of Summer's case that was
Yeah.
death threats and shit.
Yeah.
So I did a reverse IP search on him, and this is crazy, bro. So I found out his real name, and I got this email, and here
don't dox him here though.
I might share it. I'm not going to dox him.
Don't dox him. Okay.
Do you don't want me to say his name?
Not his real one. Not if it's gonna. You can you text me?
Yeah,
because it's open season right now, man. They're trying to take videos
it
down
is,
and
bro,
all kind of stuff.
They're trying to hit people for nothing.
Yeah, I
Let
see
me
it.
tell you this: my last 5 lives have been copyright strike for a second long sound.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That's not good.
And then they completely said that my video was not eligible for YouTube, and they just blocked it out, dude. One of them just for a sound, for a little bit of music. 1 second and 34, like, what was it? 1 second and 34 milliseconds.
They're not playing with it.
No, they ain't playing
at all. I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I really don't even know too much about the gentleman. Only what I've heard other people say, and it, I don't, you know how it is, man. I don't know the guy, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna just automatically listen to all the things people have to say about him just because that's what it is. But I did do some looking around myself, and what I could tell you right offhand, it seemed to be kind of a pretty common, almost common name for that area. Now, I'm not saying there's hundreds of them or even dozens, but you look up that name and it sort of pops up in different ways, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a different person than what everybody else said. And this is about how I know by the email. This last name is not common. It is, it's French.
Oh, really?
And, yeah. And, dude, this is what's crazy, man. So, and I'm going way out on a limb. I don't know if it's true or not. You saw all that stuff that happened with the Balenciaga?
Yeah.
All right, so their main dude, their main setup dude, his last name is the same as this dude's name. Guess where he was when Summer went missing? The guy from Valencia, shooting in Virginia at abandoned homes. Not even like 15 minutes from Hawkins County, across the Virginia line. And then you have this guy fussing. Like, I was like, dude, I get crazy. I'm like, there's no way. But this case has been crazy as shit. So
I don't know
I
too much
have
about
to
all
tell you
that.
the last name, dude. When you hear this last name, it's insane. So I did a reverse IP search on this guy because he was threatening me. Then I had a company do a reverse IP search on him to find out if I was legit on track. They gave me the same information I got. So when I found him, he has multiple fake accounts where he acts like a doctor, a psychologist, everything.
Really?
And yeah, bro, it is weird. It is weird as shit. And I can show all this. Like, I legitimately have all this. I have a file on him where he has different names he uses. He was trying to turn creators against each other. Like, he wanted me to go to Jackhammer Jamie's, and while Jamie was at a vigil, and go to his bunker and save Summer. This is the one that got Chris McDonough to go to Jackhammer Jamie's when all that happened.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's crazy, man. So I found, he told me he was going to burn me and Allie in a truck. So, yeah, dude, like,
Yeah,
I took it very serious.
Probably go to the police with that one.
I did, dude, but with Hawkins County. So, can I tell where he's from? No.
I'll talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it privately, because it's all brand new. Yeah. So I definitely would like to, hear what you got going on for sure. I'm just, it's all like brand new information, so I don't know what's coming. I thought
you would be on this. I didn't know what you were doing. I know that you're on the Ernie stuff. Did he not go to court today?
Yesterday he didn't go to court. No,
he didn't go. So he's got a capious out for his ass.
Yeah, bro.
Bye, Ernie. It's son.
Well, what happened was a few people went to YouTube creators. They went to the court, and he did not show up. And he did go live like earlier that morning, I guess, and played some music, and talked to the people in there, and acted like he was outside the court somewhere. But he never showed up, and the lawyer stood up and raised some, I guess, medical concerns or whatever, and the prosecutor stepped over and was like, listen, forget all that. Listen to this YouTube video. And they played a YouTube video of him claiming to be in Texas stalking me.
What the heck, dude?
Yeah. So, and amongst other frivolous YouTube things. So, it was pretty interesting, man. But I can tell you that at the same time, my mom told me a couple of days ago, she was like, you have, somewhere you have a heart for Ernie show. She said, I've seen it. And I said, you know what? You're right.
I've seen that. I've seen it too.
You're right, Mom. That a lot of times I allow that to be overshadowed by some of the other things that he does.
Yeah.
But however, at the same time, like I do. And I think that's the thing. Like, this is a troll today, Cam. And what a lot of people may think is that it's a real rigid sort of savagery sort of thing to do. But really what it is, man, is I just don't want anybody to get hurt, right? Nobody has to get hurt. The thing keeps progressing, right? It's rolling downhill, as you know it will. And it's collecting steam and size and power. And fear is and I know sometimes it's hard to imagine what you can do when you got that sort of adrenaline and you're making bad decisions just one after another.
That's right.
Nobody has to get hurt. That's the key, right? All trolling aside, like if you make a bad decision, you got to be a man, right?
People jump into things with impulse, and I can speak 100%. That's me. I'm an impulsive person, so I have to be very careful. Like when somebody comes up and says, "Hey, you want to try this?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Head first into it. But that's just my personality. So people get into shit before they even know what they're getting into. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
No.
I just, dude, it's for real, man. Like, that's the biggest amount of trouble I ever got in my life back in the day was through impulse, bad decisions, jumping into something head first, going at it with your whole heart, and then being like, "What did I do?"
Yeah, and a lot of times you might find yourself on the wrong side of a situation, and
That's right.
have to say for a long time, "What did I do?" Like as you look at the consequence every day, and
that's what the lifers do in prison, bro.
Yeah, I there is a soft part of my heart that's like, man, I sure hate that it got to this point for him where he felt like, I mean, because that sort of decision making, it sort of, it could segue you to, thinking about how he might be thinking about things overall, or, if he's like, well, I'm not going to do this, like what else isn't, like, I don't want to really say it here, but man, nobody needs to get hurt, or nobody needs to hurt themselves, or it's not going to be a forever thing. You know what I mean? Like it isn't. So
It's very true.
anyhow,
And what is Cam Cameron made up DC, didn't you, Cam? Lions, Tigers, and Bears. What does that mean? What is DC?
Washington, DC?
I'm not Cameron either, by the way. That's not my name. So I think you have fell down one of the rabbit holes because of what was spray painted on the Wells building. It was Cameron. My name is Camden. So
yeah, we're just kicking the ball here,
It's all right. I'm not getting upset. I was just trying. What is DC though?
Somebody said David Cohen.
No, he's in here right now.
Where?
Right there. It's got David Cohen, the Buddha as the picture. Right above the one you clicked.
Oh, this one here? Yeah, I don't believe none of that. That's a troll. I don't believe none of that.
Yeah, that's the dude that's been emailing me that I did. He knows what's up. I did a reverse IP search on him. He knows what's up. I'm just telling you, be careful. It's just like what Benny's saying. Be careful. People don't need to get hurt. People don't need to be out here threatening people over stuff.
No, nobody needs to get hurt, man.
No, man. It's gone too far.
I know that would satisfy probably a lot of people's bloodlust and thirst for, the next level of drama, but it's just not anything that I'm interested in seeing. I'm not interested in seeing anybody get hurt at all, period. You know what I mean? In no way. Like, if you come here, I guess, and someone finds a niche on you and they want to, whatever, but
let me ask you this. How many people have already got hurt through this? I mean, I know that just going through this case, it's been a hard one, man. I can't imagine what the people, Summer is, I mean, she's the main victim. She's the one who is getting, whatever is happening. She could be in a home that is safe, or she could be it could be the worst thing ever. But the darkness that has fallen over everybody that's gotten involved with this case, it's been bad, and people have had to rebuild and come out of it. So, I've seen destruction. I've seen people get hurt already.
Yeah.
Mentally. A lot of people, man. A lot of people don't even know some of the people that have dropped away from this case because of this mental health. I don't know, man. I've kind of tried to get away from it. I've been doing some new stuff. I've been talking about new things and whatever, comes across my mind, because I'm not going to be surrounded and shrouded by the bullshit of that and everybody talking crap about that case. There's so many trolls on it. So I was like, look, me and Benny had a conversation about this we texted, remember, a little while back?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Now people, back in the day, people were talking about us. Oh, look at them. Look at there's the grifters. There's that. Look what they got now out there. Look what you got now out there. You see the people that stayed back. You see the people that are sitting back right here where they were. And because they didn't jump on those things and they didn't jump in and say, hey, I solved the Idaho 4 case when they didn't. That's
Here, Mr.
got
Cohen, you want to come up here and talk, man? You're more than welcome, sir. I got no bones about it, sir.
Yeah,
you can come on up here. I don't know much about you, sir, so I can't say who you are or you aren't. But if I certainly provide you with the opportunity to come up here and say what you want to say, sir.
Dude, he told me he was in the hospital with me, and I met him before when I was sick, and I was like, it's freaked me out, and I want him to tell me face to face. I'll turn my camera on. That's weird, man, to send to somebody. Like you said, now you don't want to see me. I look like a raccoon. Why are you sending people stuff like that? Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, bro. There's been threatening emails. They've told me, back at the beginning of it, he was like, "Hey, Kim, you're fat." No, I was like, "Yeah, I had that COVID weight on me. It's gone now." But I mean, this stupid shit over and over. It's like harassment. I'm like, what is your goal, brother? What's your goal? Get a link, David. Come up here. Shit,
You're welcome to come up. I have no problem with you coming up. Yeah. I don't know nothing about you, sir.
Oh God!
Like I said, what I said. I said
up between Cam and Benny. I mean, you can. I think it'd be good. We'll be nice. I promise. I will. He's like, bullshit.
Well, I don't think he wants to come up.
David, look. What does he said? Anything else?
I don't know. Something's up with this chat log over here. It's not right.
Why don't you?
I probably
block
need to refresh.
Him because there's things, lions, tigers, but I believe there's things that he should answer. Why did you investigate Jamie Williams, aka Sledgehammer? His name's not Sledgehammer. This guy right here, I don't know. It's Jackhammer, Jamie. You know what's up, dude. I think that you just need to go lay down somewhere. I'm done. Anyway, I want to talk to you after. We'll talk back behind.
Yeah. I'll hit you up when I get through.
All right, brother. Thank you for letting me come on. I don't want to take up your time, but yeah, it's good talking to you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, you too, bro.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Bye-bye. And then there was one. Yeah, I don't know about all that stuff. I never claimed to. Anyhow, yeah, you can email me if you want. My email is out there. I did. I guess I looked you up, and I just put in the name David Cohen as I see it spelled here, Kingsport, Tennessee, and several different people popped up. So I don't know, who you are, sir. Country Christian. Yeah, you can email me. Anyhow, do got the 500 for the information leading to Ernie's arrest. If you have any information, contact the applicable law enforcement agency. Do not approach a gentleman on your own, as he could be small armed and dangerous. Yo, Dave, can I get a discount at Balenciaga? Hey, Abe, you hold on long enough, and Kanye will make sure you get that shit for $20 a garment. I can't even see him anymore. I don't know where he's at. Anyhow, Mr. Cohen, I agree. I think there's so many people on a fact hunting expedition, and I applaud all of them that are deeply rooted in truth and trying to find out what happened to the dear Summer Wells. Um, I guess with that, we will go ahead and wrap up. Um, there again, you guys, emails are open. Um, Altitude Films is the primary. I would suggest that you hit that one. We could all kind of stay in the loop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Ernie's on the run again. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Please join me for any developments later on in the afternoon. Prayers to Selma, Alabama. They saw a terrible, terrible, terrible tornado there yesterday, and it's a lot of people need a lot of prayers there. So prayers to Selma, Alabama. Be good. See you later.